Well, there's a lot of baseball games today. The only exception is that the Cardinals and Cubs have two games in London, England. They play tomorrow morning at 10:10 a.m., which means it's going to be Saturday evening in London. Um, the Rays just pound the Royals 11-3 with 53 wins already, and yeah, Jose Siri had 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored in the win. Pirates beat the Marlins 3-1. Twins tamed the Tigers 4-1. How about a wild one in Cincinnati? The Braves and the Reds. The Reds ended the Braves 8-game winning streak, and the Reds have won 12 in a row now. Matt Olson had 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Austin Riley drove in 2 runs and scored 3 runs, but it wasn't enough, and it was a bullpen game for Atlanta, and they were struggling. Travis d'Arnaud did hit a 3-run homer tonight. Meanwhile, Ellie De La Cruz hit for the cycle and had 4 RBIs and 3 runs scored. And hitting to the cycle is really hard to do. The triple is really the hardest hit because you have to have speed in order to make it to the third base safely. Giants placed Mike Yastrzemski on the injured list because he has a hamstring strain, but it's minor inflammation. But yeah, the Reds. It was a battle of the bullpens as both starters really struggled. Yeah, Joey Votto also had a home run and four RBIs and 2 runs scored tonight. Yeah, everyone contributed in the Reds' win. And the Reds have won 12 in a row. Meanwhile, the Brewers beat the Guardians 7-1. That's a team that's chasing the Reds right now. Willie Adames drove in 5 runs and scored 2 runs, had 4 hits tonight. Wade Miley got the win for the Brewers. So the Brewers are on the Reds' tail. Mariners beat the Orioles 13-1. Eugenio Suarez had 3 RBIs, and so did Tom Murphy. Teoscar Hernandez scored 3 runs. Ty France had 3 hits and 2 runs scored. And Logan Gilbert got the win for Seattle. Phillies beat the Mets 5-1 in another round of rivals right there. Brandon Nimmo had a home run in the 3rd inning. Meanwhile, Trey Turner also drove in 2 runs, had a 2-run homer. Schwarber scored a run. JT Realmuto had 2 walks. And Tyjon Walker got the win against his former team. And the A's beat the Blue Jays 5-4. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. did have a home run and 3 runs batted in. And the Rangers beat the Yankees 4-2. Corey Seager went 1 for 4. In 10 innings. The Red Sox beat the White Sox 3-1. Justin Turner was 0 for 4. Rafael Devers knocked in 2 runs and had a home run. And now to the fun stuff here. Padres beat the Nationals 13-3. Joe Musgrove got the win. 7 strikeouts in 7 innings. Juan Soto went 2 for 3 with a home run and 3 runs batted in and 2 runs scored. Fernando Tatis Jr. scored 3 runs. Kim Ha-sung also knocked in 3. Xander Bogaerts even had a 3-run homer tonight. And the Padres are flexing their muscles right now. After losing 3 out of 4 in San Francisco, Padres were lucky to be home. Now they're only 2 games under 500. The Giants unfortunately beat the Diamondbacks 8-5. But now at least we have a little bit of breathing room between the Diamondbacks and us. And the Giants only have a half-game lead over the Dodgers, though. Evan Longoria went 1 for 3 against his former team. Meanwhile, Logan Webb pitched 7 strong innings and had 5 strikeouts, got the win tonight. Tyler Rogers as well had 2 strikeouts, and Michael Conforto had 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored, 3 hits. He's pretty much the player of the game. Patrick Bailey also had 2 RBIs. And J.D. Davis scored twice, and so did Jock Peterson. Lamont Wade Jr. went 2 for 4 with a walk and a run scored. And the Angels, of course, lost to the Rockies 7-4 in the 8th inning. Both Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout had back-to-backers, and Shohei Ohtani already has 25 homers and 50 runs batted in before 80 games. Patrick Sandoval got a no decision, but Chris Davinsky was a hard luck loser tonight. Or maybe it was Sam Bachman, because he did allow the go-ahead run to reach. And meanwhile, Elias Diaz was the one that hit the go-ahead grand slam. Also had 3 hits tonight. He was the player of the game. So the Rockies on an 8-game losing streak. And finally, the Dodgers beat Houston 3-2. Mauricio Dubon and Kyle Tucker hit back-to-back homers in the 4th inning off of Emmett Sheehan, who finally got his first Major League win. John France took the loss. Mookie Betts hit a leadoff homer, drove in 2 runs. James Outman went 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored. That was a great win for the boys in blue tonight, as they take down the cheating Astros, the defending world champions. Houston, you got a problem. That's all I got to say. And check out the standings on this Friday night, on this first summer Friday. Rays still have a firm lead over Baltimore at 5.5. Twins lead the Guardians by 2 games, and they're the only team with a better than 500. Meanwhile, the Angels slip a half game behind Houston still. And the Rangers grow their lead to 6.5 games. Meanwhile, in the National League, the Braves still lead the Marlins by 6 games. The Reds lead the Brewers by 1.5 games. Dodgers only trail the Diamondbacks by 3 games. However, we trail the Giants by only half a game. The Dodgers are 23-14 at home, and they're an even 500 on the road. That wraps it up for tonight. Meanwhile, I'll catch you all later, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.